With Pure Maths P1 paper, June 2021, variant 1. Let's look at the first question. The equation of a curve is such that dy by dx is such and such. It is given that the curve passes through the point half comma 4. Find the equation of the curve. So the very first question in this particular paper is about integration and the basic idea of that. We have the gradient function, which is dy by dx, that is 3x minus 4 plus 32x raised to power of 3. I hope everyone remembers that whenever you have to integrate, it should be in the proper format, in the proper indices format. Therefore, you will write y equals to integral of 3x minus 4 plus 32x cubed dx. Therefore, this is 3 as it is, x minus 4 plus 1, minus 4 plus 1, 32 as it is, x 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1, plus a constant of integration c. First simplify, then evaluate. Minus 4 plus 1 is negative 3, this is positive 3. So therefore, this comes out to be negative 1. And this is 1 over x cubed. This is 3 plus 1 is 4. This is 32. 32 divided by 4 is 8. And this is x raised to power of 4 plus c. So it's all simplified. Now plug in half comma 4. When x is half, y is 4. So 4 is equals to minus 1. 1 over half cube plus 8 into half raised to power of 4 plus c. And let me do a step further. Minus 1. 1 over 8 plus 8 multiplied by 1 over 16 plus c. And this is 4. So this is negative 8. This is half. This is c. This is 4. So 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 minus half, therefore c comes out to be 11.5 or 11 and a half or 23 over 2. So therefore, final answer, that is equation of curve y is equals to minus 1 over x cube plus 8x power 4. Let me write it properly, and that's what you should do in the exam also. And the constant of integration I have written in the fractional form, which is 23 over 2. So this is the final answer for this particular question. Next one. What is the question about? The sum of the first 20 terms of an arithmetic progression is 405. Sum of the first 40 terms is 1410. Find the 60th term of the progression. What are the formulas that we have? For the sum formula, we have Sn, that is n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. That is the formula we will use twice, and it's a question of simultaneous equation. And always make a habit of writing exactly what is the topic all about, and that I have over here. This is an AP, and it's a sum formula question, and its simultaneous equation. Sum of first 20 terms, S20, S405, S40, S1410. Therefore, 405 S20 divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1, which is 19 multiplied by d. This is equation 1. 405 S10 multiplied by 2a plus 19d. That is 20a plus 190d, that is 405. This is equation 1. Equation 2, 1410, that is 40 divided by 2. 2a plus n minus 1 becomes 39d. That is 1410 is equals to 20, 2a plus 39d, and this is after multiplication. This becomes 40a, and 39 into 2 is 78. So that is 7 80D. That is your second equation. Solve simultaneously. Your choice elimination, your choice substitution. That's all between you and your method. So any which one that you find comfortable, solve it using that. Third question. It seems straightforward. This is a question of binomial expansion. This is P1, so it's binomial expansion. If it was S1, it would have been a question of binomial probability distribution. Now, what does it say? Find the first three terms in the expansion of such and such. A little background knowledge. That is, when you have to expand a plus b raised to power of n, that is nc0, 2 brackets, nc1, 2 brackets, nc2, and then 2 brackets, and let me add a line more. So therefore, all the way till ncn and something like this. What goes inside the first bracket? That is your a. So it's a all the way. What goes inside the second bracket? That is b. What about the powers? So the power of b is the 0, power of b is 1, power of b is 2, power of b is n. What goes on top of a? The difference between the two powers, that is n and n minus 1 and n minus 2 and n minus 3, actually n minus n, which is 0. Now keeping this in mind, if I have 3 minus 2x raised to power of 5, it's an ascending powers of x. When the second term is in terms of x, the b is in terms of x, it's an ascending powers of x. So therefore, this is 5c0. They're not asking for all the terms. 5c1 and then 5c2. And that's it for this part. This is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is negative 2x, negative 2x, negative 2x. And what about the powers? This 0 goes over here, this 1 goes over here, this 2 goes over here. What goes on top of 3? On top of 3 we have 5 and we have 4 and we have 2. Actually 5, 4 and 3. So always it's a good idea to double check. So now what are we working on? We are working on evaluating it. One other thing from background knowledge, that is, we should remember that nc0 is 1, ncn is 1, nc1 is n, and maybe if the need arises, ncr is ncn minus r. So 5c0 is 1. 3 raised to power of 5, it comes out to be 405. So 3 raised to power of 5 is 243. So that's my bad. That's 243. And this is still 1. 5c1 is 5. Now let me take this a bit down. Something like this. And this thing over here, I can erase it like this. We are just interested in the first 3 terms. So something like this. So now it's 5. 3 raised to power of 4 is 81, minus 2x power 1 is negative 2x, and 5c2 is 10, and 3 raised to power of 3 is 27, and this is 4x square. So now multiply everything out. This is 243, and this is the first term. 3 raised to power of 5 is 243. 5 into 2 is 10. And this is minus 810x, and this one is 10 into 27 into 4. So 27 into 4 into 10, that is plus 1080x square. So these are the first 3 terms. What else does it say? Hence find the coefficient of x square in the expansion of such and such. 4 plus x square multiplied with 3 minus 2x raised to power of 5. 4 plus x the whole thing square. It's not 4 plus x square, it's 4 plus x the whole thing square. So that is 16 plus 8x plus x square multiplied with the first three terms from here, 243 minus 810x plus 1080 x square. And after this, they are interested in the coefficient of x square in the overall expansion. So let me grab three colors from here and the blue one. So therefore multiply the 16 with the 1080 x square. And similarly multiply the 8x with the negative 810x. And similarly multiply the x square with this. So therefore, when we write the coefficient of x square, that is the blue and the blue. So let's color code it. The blue multiplies with the blue and the green multiplies with the green, and the last, the purple, multiplies with the purple. So therefore, we have 16 into 1080, 16 multiplied with 1080, a plus sign, and 8 multiplies with negative 810, and now multiply 1 with 243. So add it all up, of course take care of the negative sign, and that will be the overall coefficient of x square. So straightforward question of binomial. Now let's look at question number 4. It looks like a trigonometry question. It is a trigonometry question, and let's see whether it's easy or difficult. Usually the tangent questions are considered difficult. So it's already a sketch already drawn, and you have to get some info out of the sketch. Now this is for 3 marks. The diagram shows part of the graph. It's a tangent graph and it's a tangent sketch, and y is equals to such and such. So we have y is equals to this equation. Given that b lies between 0 to pi, state the values of the constant ABC. Now if I look at this graph, what I feel is that if I draw this graph like this, and there are 3 transformations over here. The first transformation is about stretching along y-axis. So let me label each one of them. This A is about stretch. This B is about horizontal shift. This C is about vertical translation. These are the 3 graphs. Now, first of all, I'm just giving you my gut feeling. That gut feeling is, I drew this graph and I'm translating it like this, like this, like this. And if I move it over here, what I feel is that this translation factor is pi by 4. The graph was over here, the original one, and it was shifted pi by 4 to the right, something like this. So, but this is just a gut feeling. I cannot go on my guts. So let's ignore that. What I know for sure is that since the coefficient, that's the main thing. Now listen carefully. Since coefficient of x is 1, tangent x means 2 cycles in 360 degrees. Or 1 cycle in 180 degrees. Now, when we draw a normal cycle for a tangent, what happens is that we have a graph like this, and the asymptotes that we know of, they are between minus 90 to 90. So basically, this is minus 90 degrees. Let me take a thin pen out. So this is minus 90 degrees to 90 degrees. That's how the asymptotes are. One cycle is stuck between two asymptotes. This is the first one and this is the second one. Now, that means that my asymptotes, I'm labeling it as green, should be like this. That's how one cycle is, and should be like this. That's the first thing. These are my asymptotes. So my asymptote has been shifted to 3 pi by 4 instead of pi by 2. The original one was pi by 2. 90 degrees is basically pi by 2. So the asymptote is shifted. Pi by 2 has now become 3 pi by 4. What is the shift? That is the shift that we are looking for. That shift is minus b. Minus b means shift b units to the right. So now don't be deceived that this question is only for 3 marks because it's too difficult. That's why it's for 3 marks. So therefore pi by 2 plus b is equals to 3 pi by 4, and b comes out to be 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 2, which after calculation comes out to be pi by 4. So my gut feeling was 100% correct. But of course, my decisions, my verdict, my working cannot be based on guts. So I had this feeling, which I told you earlier, that this graph is something like this, and it's from minus pi by 4 to 0, something like this. So that was my gut feeling. So I got the first thing correct. Now let's proceed. Y equals to A tangent x minus pi by 4 plus c. And now you can plug in values and evaluate. Take any two values. Let me choose this value. This looks nice. Let me choose this value. I can even choose this value, anything that you like. So let me label the 3 points. The 3 points are, this is P, this is Q, this is R. I think I'll work with Q and R. So pi by 4 comma 1. So Q is pi by 4 comma 1. And R is pi by 2 comma 3. So this is 3 and this is 1. So pi by 2 comma 3. So R is pi by 2 comma 3. Now let's do the working. I have to evaluate A and C. So now if I evaluate A and C, I'll first plug in this one. 1 equals to A tangent pi by 4 minus pi by 4 plus C. This simplifies to tangent of 0 is 0. Therefore A disappears. Therefore the value of C comes out to be 1. As simple as this. Similarly, if I do the working over here, 3 equals to A tangent pi by 2 minus pi by 4 plus C. C is now known. The value of C is 1. That we know now. And what else is there? This is 3. Even before that, tangent of pi by 2 minus pi by 4 is tangent of pi by 4, which comes out to be 1. So A is being multiplied with 1. So therefore the working is 3 is equals to A into 1 plus 1. Therefore A comes out to be 2. So the whole question is done. What are the values of A, B and C? Always make a habit of writing it all organized way. In an organized way, A comes out to be 2. B comes out to be pi by 4. And C comes out to be 1. That is the working for this particular question. Now let's move on.